Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I really can't believe that there's only a month left of 2022 and we're going to be starting a brand new year. It's going to be my third year bullet journaling and I'm so excited to start a new notebook for the new year. So for the year 2023, I will be yet again using a notebook from Notebook Therapy. And it's the Suki Nami limited edition bullet journal that has a very beautiful sky blue cover. I really love how cute the whale is that's on the cover and also the holographic edges of the notebook. And if you guys want to be notebook twins with me again this year, you can check out Notebook Therapy's website and you can also use my code lootengstudio10 for a 10% discount. So now, without further ado, let's begin setting up my bullet journal for the year 2023. So the first thing I always do when starting a new bullet journal is writing down my name on the first page. After writing down my name, I decorated the page by making some blue color blobs and later I drew some paper airplanes inside each of the blue blobs. The design is very similar to the butterfly theme that I did last year, but this year it's paper airplanes, which is the theme that I decided to go for. And now moving on to the next page, I'm going to make my cover page. So most of the layouts this year is more or less the same as last year's. It's just that I've changed the color palette and also instead of butterflies, we are going to be drawing paper airplanes. So the reason why I chose a paper airplane theme is because it symbolizes new beginnings in my opinion. And this year, I'm going to be graduating from university and it's going to be another new beginning or chapter in my life. And I guess I just want to fly and reach the sky like a paper airplane, if that makes sense. So yeah, for the cover page, I wrote Hello 2023, added some sparkles inside the numbers, and lastly drew some clouds floating around and also a paper airplane at the top. And now the page on the left is just my key page. So a key page is a page where you write a list of symbols and what they stand for. Like for me, I use a circle for my tasks, a triangle for my events, a square for YouTube related tasks, and a star for important notes. And just a reminder that you can customize your own symbols to fit your own needs. It doesn't have to be the same as mine, you can just use whatever you feel comfortable with. And to decorate the key page, I once again drew the paper airplane like adventuring through the clouds, so it matches the cover page and looks more cohesive. Now, flipping over to the next spread is going to be my future log. So for this year's future log, I'll be using the same Dutch store layout that I did last year, which was inspired by Amanda Rach Lee. I honestly really loved the Dutch store layout for last year, so that's why I decided to use it again for this year as well. And for those of you who are thinking of starting a bullet journal this year and you don't really know what's a future log and what is it for, so a future log is basically a spread where you have all the 12 months and below each month there's going to be some space for you to write down future events. You can write down birthdays, holidays, and for me as a student, I like to use it to keep track of my semester breaks and exams. And as you can see here, you can choose to write down all the numbers manually, but for me, I prefer to use my rubber calendar stamps to stamp out all the months. And this year, I finally remembered to wipe up the excess ink on the number 31 for the months that only has 30 days because if you remember, I kind of messed up last year's future log where I stamped out all 31 days for all the months. So yeah, I guess I finally learned from my mistake. And lastly, to decorate the spread, I used the Suki Cloud Dreamland washi tape set to decorate the tabs and also the bottom of the pages. So after the future log, we're going to make a goals page. So for the title, I decided to try something a little bit different. So instead of using a black ink brush pen, I used the light blue and dark blue Tombow Duo brush pens to do a two-tone lettering. And then I used my white gel pen to add some sparkles inside, and I'm really happy with how it looks. And below the title, you can see that there's 4 clouds that represents each of the goals that I want to focus this year, which are personal, health, academic, and career. So basically, the empty spaces inside the clouds are going to be where I write specific goals related to each aspect. And next to the goals page, I'll be making a goals planner spread. So on the left page is where we write what kind of goals we want to achieve. And on this page, we will write how we are going to achieve the goals. So for example, if I write weight loss as one of the goals in the health aspect, I'll be brainstorming some ideas to help me achieve that specific goal, such as eating healthy and also exercising. So yeah, there's 4 horizontal boxes for all the 4 aspects, which are personal, health, academic, and career. And I guess that's all for the goal setting spreads, and feel free to leave a comment down below about the goals that you want to achieve this year. Now, the next spread that I'm going to show you is the things to check out page. So this page is quite self-explanatory. It is basically for me to write down the things that I want to check out this year. So I have 4 categories, which are music, movies, shows that include K-dramas and animes, and the last category is books. I always like to use a 2-page spread for this things to check out page because I tend to have a long list of shows that I want to watch, and recently I've been binging a lot of anime like Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer. And if you guys have any nice recommendations, feel free to leave a comment down below. Alright, the next spread over here is my video ideas page. I know not everyone makes YouTube videos, but for me, this page helps me a lot when I'm brainstorming video ideas. So basically what I do is when I think of an idea that I want to try, I'll just write it down here. So yeah, that's the function of this spread, and if you have any video ideas and bullet journal themes that you want to see from me, you can leave a comment down below and I'll try to make them if I can. Now, flipping over to the next 2 pages are going to be my content planner. I find this content planner really helpful in planning my content for both YouTube and Instagram. But if you're not a content creator, I think you can also use this layout for, like, if you're a student, you can use it as an assignment tracker, and if you're working, you can use it as maybe a project tracker. So for this content planner of mine, I have 2 tables. The left one is for YouTube and the right one is for Instagram. And in each of the tables, there is 5 columns. The first one is the details of the content. The second one is the date that I want the content to be published. And the other 3 columns are check boxes to indicate whether I've finished filming, editing, and publishing the content. And I guess that's all for my content planner. Now, the page over here is my gratitude log. A gratitude log is a spread for you to list out all the things that you are grateful and thankful for throughout the year. And I've been using a gratitude log ever since I started bullet journaling, and I find it really nice to just look back at the spread sometimes and just be grateful for the good things that I've encountered in my life. So yeah, For this spread, I made 12 lines for all the 12 months this year, and I'm going to write one thing that I'm grateful for each month. And the page next to my gratitude log is the cover for my 2023 highlights page. For this cover, I wrote 2023 highlight in the middle and just drew some paper airplanes adventuring through the clouds. And here are the close-ups of my gratitude log and also cover for my highlights page. So now, the two pages over here are my 2023 highlights page. I started using this last year, and as for someone who likes memory keeping, I really enjoy it a lot because it is just so nice and interesting to look back on all the beautiful memories I had throughout the year. So this is why I decided to make a highlights page for this year as well. And as you can see here, I just marked out the position of where I want my Polaroid pictures to be, and there's only 6 of them because I can only fit 6 months in this bullet journal. And I'll start a new notebook for the second half of the year. So that's why I'm only doing it until June and not throughout the whole year, which is until December. And lastly, to make sure the page matches the theme, I drew in some clouds and used one of the washi tapes from the Suki Cloud Dreamland collection that has the cloud designs. And I really love how the washi tape matches the theme. So now, here's the final flip through of my bullet journal setup for the year 2023. I really enjoy making the setup, and my favorite page would be either my future log or the goals page. Tell me which spread you like the most in the comments, okay? And if you happen to recreate my setup, be sure to tag me on Instagram as I would love to see them. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe and follow my Instagram and Kofi at lootengstudio. Thank you so much for supporting me throughout the years. I hope that this new year marks a fresh start for all of us, and may this year bring everyone lots of joy, happiness, and love. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.